What's happening, guys? Mike from Baby Girl Mining. So what are we doing today? Well, today we're at Tuscarora, Nevada. That's right, Tuscarora, Nevada. A mining town created about 1875-ish, and it was a big mining town at that time. It boasted the biggest Chinese population this side of San Francisco. So we're gonna show you around town today, do a little relic hunting, maybe find some old coins, super cool, and maybe if you're lucky, we'll head on down toward Beard Hill and see if we can get some nuggies. That's right, that's what's happening today. Stay tuned, because here we go. Check this out. What I want you to see is this fine little stagecoach behind me. That's right, stagecoach behind me. We're gonna go out to Tuscarora today, and this just happens to be one of the stagecoaches or something very similar to that stagecoach they brought back. This would have been like a normal, typical stagecoach. Gonna go from one spot to the other. This is where the passengers would sit at, right there, and you get up through there. This is where the guys would ride at, is right up here. So, this has importance. Okay, what's happening, guys? So I want you to check this out back here. Right here behind me, this is called Dinner Station. Yes, that's right, Dinner Station. Why was it called Dinner Station? Well, Dinner Station used to be the stop where the stagecoach would come in from Tuscarora, where we're headed to, and to Elko. This was the midway stop for them, where they'd actually stop and get dinner. So, I want you to check this out and flip the camera. There's the watering trough for them. Then you can see some of the older bunkhouses, and then you can see the main house right there. That's where they used to keep the guests and feed them dinner. Okay, guys, right here behind me is the Masonic Lodge here in Tuscarora. This was built right around, I believe, 1890-ish. They put a ton of money into building this thing. Okay, guys, really check this old truck out right here. It's pretty cool. This is something they would have used to haul some of the ore around out here. Check out these old pumps and the old mining cart right there. Someone lives here, so we're not going to go in too far, but just seeing some of the old stuff sitting around, that's pretty cool. And across the street, there's an old pump over there. And you can see right around town here, there's still a few people live out here, but it's still classified as a ghost town. So, one of the older shacks, mining shacks here in Tuscarora. And if you look at it on the side there, you can see where they've cut open every kind of metal container they can, flattened it out, and nailed it to the side to keep it waterproof. Pretty cool, man. As you can see right here behind me, here's one of the older trucks and a house here at Tuscarora. Right over here is a little boarding house. And it's also a pottery house. We're gonna go over there and take a closer look at that. Okay, guys, as you can see behind me here, this is the old boarding house. It's now the pottery school here in Tuscarora. Check it out. Okay, guys, as you can see, this older rock house here is fallen down, and the wood structure behind it is kind of leaning to the side. I think this used to be one of the older brothels out here for the Chinese, possibly. It says Chinese of the Old West on it. It's pretty cool. So this here looks like some kind of a barn that was here, or maybe a workshop at one time, maybe a house. But I really want you to check this out, where they opened up every one of the tin cans and they used them, nailed them down on the roof. That's how they kept the water out right through there. Pretty cool, ain't it? There's a picture down the side right there. So right behind me is the main smelting stack out here. This used to run almost non-stop, smelting all the silver down out here. So I'm going to give you a little backstory on this place. So about 1867 or so, a couple fellers came up from Austin, Nevada. It's about 150 miles that way. They came up here and hung out. A couple were the Beard brothers. Another guy was McCain. Anyway, they come up here poking around and they found gold, which is back over here by Beard Hill, which is back this way. After they found gold, it took about another 10 years to get the place going. As they were going in there, the Chinese had moved in and were doing some of the placer mining operations out here. The white fellers, lazies, kind of got and came over here and started poking around and noticed there was silver. Back then, silver and gold, there was about $2 difference, $3 difference per ounce. So silver was able to make just as much money as gold was. So they came over here and hit it pretty good, and this place boomed very quickly. This was going to be the next Comstock lode. Yep, that was right. They were calling it out like this was going to be the next Comstock lode right here. Super huge. Took about 9 years and it played out, and then all the ore was gone. Everybody kind of moved away. But it's still here, and some of these mines that are out here are still here. There's dumps and tailings piles everywhere. We're happen to be right here on the mill site. Behind me, as you can see, the old smelter stack was right here. And then you can see all the tailings or mine dumps out here, all over the place. Milling piles here. Let me walk over here and show you some of the other side. So here's a good look right here inside the smelt stack, where they used to keep it going. At one point, they ran out of wood for this, so they actually got pictures in our museum down in Elko, where they went down back over that way behind us, and they were actually harvesting sagebrush to keep this smelter running. So if you look right here, there's mine dumps everywhere, all across the valley, all throughout, just loaded the place. The place looks like Swiss cheese when you're actually driving around, and all the shafts that are open and whatnot. Big silver deposit right here. Okay, as you can see behind me, I got two smokestacks, or chimneys, however you want to look at it. Looks like it was an older house here, if you can see by the rock wall right here. Foundation. You can hear me through the wind, but we're going to do a little metal detecting around here, see if we can come up with anything. We just stopped right here. We're heading over toward Beard Hill in that area. There's this huge trash pile behind me. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to go through it and see if I can find any bottles. Got the little one right behind me. It was right on. That's cooler than hell. Right? It looks like a little whiskey bottle. We're down back over toward Beard Hill, and we're gonna head down this way, do a little metal detecting. Maybe we'll find a little nugget or two. We'll see what happens. Stupid piece of steel. Okay, I had another target here. Here it is, a little 22 bullet. So here's what we got for the day. We got a couple cool bottles. We got a lot of trash, bullet, nothing really exciting. Just tons and tons and tons of trash out here. A lot of cans and whatnot, so it was real hard trying to find anything. So we got some bottles, we got some trash, or some artifacts, and we got a piece of a rock that I'll show you what we found. So okay, so here's the rock we found. Looks kind of tasty. It's got some nice staining on the backside, so we're gonna crush that up and maybe see what's in that later on. This is what we found metal detecting. Found a bullet head, bunch of nails, tacks, whatnot, and then we got these pretty cool little bottles out of that trash pile. We didn't find another one. They were pretty cool. So that's what we got. So now that you guys seen what we got, that was pretty much it. Was a little depressing. Didn't get where I wanted to go. Kind of happens. Kind of roads blocked off, but no big deal. It was still fun. It's always great to come out here and check this place out. For a ghost town that's still living, we're out poking around. There's all kinds of drill sites all over the place. So who knows? This maybe get revived at a huge town. Hey, remember, make sure you hit that little button called subscribe. Bink. Yeah, that's what you want to do. And then get that little bell icon too, a little ding 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 action. Yep, that way you'll be notified next time we make a video. So do those two things. Stay informed. Keep yourself going on. Got some huge things coming up. So December 1st should be really huge. December 3rd will be even huger. Flash in your pan. That's right. A lot of you haven't seen my wife out too much. Thing is she's expecting again. We're at 16 weeks. Going on 17, so she ain't been wanting to get out too much. So that's kind of what's been going on with her. So don't stress. New little one's coming on the way, and that's why she's not been out too much, but she'll still be there. So that's what's going on. Anyways, that's it. We're out. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Someone to tell you it'll be alright. You wanna open up the door to a better